I think it's the weight of what what it means. I don't think it's that if the test is hard because you can always teach anyone test strategies. I think it's, what it means and how it's going to affect them in high school. I think that's the basic. I think that's where all the anxiety comes from. When my daughter was in 6th grade, she worried more when she was doing it. But this year, I noticed she's a little bit more calm. I think it has to do with the after-school, prepping that they're getting. It's teaching them how to take the test and also teach them how to cope with their anxiety because of the test.
You guys need to figure horizontally -5 units. Where does point L end up? And I know that's hard to see, but L is.
You can't see them.
The teachers are like, you have to know this, and you have to know this for the test, and if you don't know this, you can get the question wrong, and like you're thinking to yourself, oh, well, if I get that question wrong, I can get another question wrong, and it brings a lot of pressure. But they get you ready a lot. Like, you do study games, and that makes it more fun to do, and you do SOL prep to get you ready. You just do a packet, and there's a lot of techniques that they do that I think help me do it.
We do a lot of SOL practices in the classroom. We work as a team. We do a lot of practice tests. They get also a practice packet, and inside those packets are specific questions that deal with information that they learn throughout the year.
I don't think at Frost we're testing too much. We're completely aware of what No Child Left Behind means to us. I don't think that we are denying that, but I don't think it's resulted in us testing too much. I think it's clarified what our state has outlined for us. I believe that the content that has been clarified for us is appropriate for the kids. I think we successfully weaved evaluations in throughout our instruction. Some of it is in a more standardized style so that it will match what will happen to the kids, so to speak, at the end of the year. We're assessing them throughout the school year with all kinds of tools, but weaving in that multiple choice style as well, so that the kids won't be startled by that at the end.
Each kid has their own learning style, and you kind of have to find out what works best for each kid sometimes. So although you like to try to do something for the entire classroom, you also have to individualize it as much as possible to find what works, like I said, what works best for each kid. The teachers really have to work with the kids to find out what their strengths and weaknesses are, and find out, the best way to reach them.
The SOL or the FCAT, it's a vast variety of different things that they're learning, and I think that could be a little bit stressful, along with trying to keep up, a decent grade in their regular subjects. I think that's a bit much for anybody, for an adult even. I think that's a bit much.